guys, it's me Daily, and welcome back to my channel. So, there's been about 3 extraordinary fun things that have happened today. 4, actually. So first, it's Friday, and second of all, it's snowing out, which is fun. It is kind of chilly though, it's really chilly, but I like snow because it's pretty. And 3 is because I got 100% on my math quiz today, on my math assessment today. So a similar test with the same problems, or some of the same problems that I took a few weeks back, I didn't do very good on it. So I was really happy to learn that, or find out that I got 100% on my math test today, that I took today, so that's really exciting. And fourth of all is I got a book outlet package, and usually when I lift up this box it has book outlet written on it, but for some reason it doesn't say that. I don't know. It has my name on it, so I'm assuming it's book outlet. It is partially open. I'm pretty sure it's book outlet, but I don't know why it's not in a book outlet box. The weird thing is I wasn't expecting this to come to my house because I thought I ordered it, but then I realized I didn't order it. It was confusing. So today's video is going to be me opening this book outlet package, and like I said just a second ago, I don't know why it's not in a book outlet package, or like it doesn't say book outlet on the box. I need to open this package now because it is snowing outside, so I don't want my books to get wet or damaged because of the snow. Now the bottom is a little bit damp, but I don't think it really got to the inside, so I'm hoping my books are just fine. Let's get to the book outlet package. Like I said, this package is based off of mostly all of my childhood favorite books. There were a couple books I had to leave out because I couldn't find them on book outlet, but they were a little pricey on Amazon, so I just didn't get them. One of those being Smart Dog. I don't remember the author's name, but I'll put a picture over here. It's called Smart Dog, and I love that book so much, and eventually I will buy it, but right now my shelves are kind of full, so I want to like dial down a little bit on the book buying, because if you haven't noticed, these books right here are all of the books that I haven't read, and I only have 3 shelves of books that I have read, so I need to get a little bit more choppity into reading. But anyway, I want to get into this because I've been talking a lot. So anyway, I don't have my usual spot to sit, so ooh, that's my address. So it's gonna be a little difficult to film opening it, but okay, there. Okay, so here's the invoice. That would be bigger than that. Oh my god! This is so exciting. So we're gonna start with this one right here. So this one's for me. It's really childish, and it's not something that I necessarily needed, but I was like, hey, I used to love this book so much, so why not buy it? I got Snowmen at Night, which I thought was gonna be like, you know, those big hardcover books, like this one right here. I thought it was going to be like this one, you know, where it's like nice and large, but it's actually in like this little kind of thing, which is totally fine, but I was just expecting it to be bigger. So I don't know, it says, have you ever wondered what snowmen do at night? This delightful magical tale solves the mystery. And for even more fun, look for the hidden shapes in every scene. A cat, a rabbit, a Santa face, and a Tyrannosaurus Rex. See if you can spot them all. So this is a very young kid book, so it's not really meant for me, but I used to love these books so much. It's so cute. I'm so happy. And here is the next one I got. Snowmen at Christmas Time. It's so childish of me to buy these because I know I won't read them and like fall in love with them, but they used to be my favorite. There's another one. This is the author and the illustrator. I just don't know how to pronounce the last name, and I don't want to butcher it. So this is what I was expecting the other one to look like. It's very thin, just hardcover. I want to see what the undercover looks like. I love looking at undercovers. It says this book is originally like $17. Wow! It's the same thing underneath. It's a New York Times bestseller too. Good job, Carolyn and Mark. I love how large the pages are. It just reminds me, like, takes me back to like kindergarten and stuff. I don't know, I'm so excited for this because I used to love these books so much. So these are so amazing. I'm so excited to read them again. So the next book I got is Old Yeller by Fred Gibson, and this is a very, very good book. I read this back in 5th grade or so. I just loved it so much. It was so sad at the end. I'm not going to spoil it or anything, but it was very, very sad. And I used to have this book, but I gave it to my sister. The stray dog was ugly, and a thieving rascal too. But he sure was clever, and a smart dog could be a big help on the wild Texas frontier, especially with Papa away on a long cattle drive to Abilene. Strong and courageous, Old Yeller proved that he could protect Travis's family from any sort of danger. But can Travis do the same for Old Yeller? A lot of children's books are going to be short, so this is a very short book, but it is so good, and it is definitely a book that I loved when I read it. My sister and I, we read it at the same time as each other, and I just loved it. I loved it so much, so I'm very excited to have this book back on my shelves and a copy of my own, and I'm so excited. So it's right there. The next book I got is Home of the Brave by Katherine Applegate. I read this book last year in 7th grade, and it's so good. It's a type of like poetry book. Not very many words are in this book, but it's very, very good. His name's Keck, and he moves to America and has struggles because he's not with his mother. He lives with his aunt. He doesn't know if his mom is coming home to America. So he's new there in America, and he has some struggles. He's not familiar with like snow and ice. He falls on ice in the book. It's a good book, and it was actually a school assignment book, so everyone in my class read this book, and I'm very happy I read it. It's a very good book. Unfortunately, I can't take a quiz on it because I already read it and took a quiz on it, but it is a really good book. So I'm excited to get to it again sometime. And the fun thing about it, it is based off, or he moves to Minnesota, which is where I live. It was kind of fun to notice that our state was mentioned, or it's like a big addition to this book, or a big part of this book. So I don't know. I like this book a lot. I would rate it a 4 out of 5 stars, not really a 5 out of 5. It wasn't my favorite, but it was good. Okay, the next books that I got, I have 2 of the same copy of it, so one is going to go to my sister and one is going to go to me. So the thing about this I didn't realize is that when we ordered this book, it is actually a graphic novel adaptation of the Magical National bestseller. So I thought this was a different covered copy of Coraline. So we each got a copy. She paid for her own and I paid for my own. So this one's going to go to her. I didn't realize that this was a graphic novel, which I read the book, not the graphic novel. So this is not one of those books that I have read. So I've never read this book, but I have read the book. I just haven't been able to read the graphic novel. And holy crap, it's creepy. Oh God. I don't think I want Eva reading this. Holy Hannah. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. This graphic novel is actually very creepy. Oh my God, I don't even know if I want to show this. Ah! Ew, I just hate her face. Oh, this is going to be fun. Ooh, I'm actually so excited to read this. Okay, but I haven't oh my God, I want to read this now. I really want to read this. So I've read the book and I've seen the movie. I'm sure everyone's seen the movie, but I didn't know that I was buying this Coraline by Neil Gaiman. I didn't realize that I bought the graphic novel edition. I just thought that the cover of it was different cover than what I had before. So I will have to buy the actual copy. But I'm pretty sure Book Outlet only sells the graphic novel. But this is so cool. I'm actually really excited. Yo, she's so creepy! Oh, I'm so excited to read this now. So anyway, this is new to my shelves. I have not read this. I thought it was going to be the actual chapter book, but it's the graphic novel, and it is freaking scary. Oh my gosh, just looking at it scares me so bad. Oh, I'm gonna read this weekend. Ooh, the mom is so ugly. Oh, I don't even know if I want Eva reading this, but I didn't know I was getting the graphic novel edition. Wow, that's cool. Okay, the last book on this list is Sun and Spoon by Kevin Henkes. Henkes? It's either Hanks or Henkes or something. But I used to love this book. I did it for a school project. We got to pick our own book, and we'd have to describe it and explain what it's about in front of the entire class, which is something I don't like doing. I don't like presenting. So it's, again, very short. It seemed like a very large book to me at the time. And also, the words are fairly large. The main character's name is Spoon, and his grandmother recently passed away. He was just dealing with that, and he's afraid he's going to forget about his grandmother. And I remember just this character going to brunch with all these people, and I was like, what is brunch? Like, I kept reading it, and like I had the word brunch like over and over and over, and I was like, okay, what even is brunch? And now I'm like, duh, it's breakfast between, like, it's between breakfast and lunch, brunch. I never knew what brunch meant, which is really stupid of me, but that's what I remember the main character doing most of the time. I know I should remember what most of these books are about if I've already read them, but it's difficult for me to remember because I was so young, and I feel like I didn't really get to dive into it as much as I could have. So back then I didn't like reading as much as I do now. I only had a couple shelves of books. I didn't have that many books, and I wasn't very much of a reader. So I didn't really pay attention to the main meanings of books and what they're really about. I grabbed them, I picked them up and took them away, and I just read them. And so I just forgot what this is about, but I know it's going to be a good book. I probably, in the end, will probably rate it around like a 3 out of 5 stars because it might be better to my younger self than my older self, but that's fine. I'm just really excited to get back to these old childhood favorite books. But anyway, I'm so excited. So one of the books that I'm really, really excited to read is Coraline, the graphic novel, because I didn't know it was going to be a graphic novel, and I want to read it now. But I'm in the middle of a book, so I want to finish the book and then get to that. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video. I had a blast opening this package. I'm so excited to get back into these worlds and books and see what it's all like again. So I know that all of these I'll just fly right through because they are very simple, easy, middle grade books that used to seem difficult but are really easy now. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching today's video. Stay tuned because in the next couple of videos you'll see my camera quality change. Thanks for watching. Please push a thumbs up and comment down below what you would like to see next on my channel, and if you liked today's video, and also what book you are looking forward to the most. I'll see you next week, or whenever I post next, I guess. Have a great weekend. If this comes up past Friday, then I'm sorry. Have a good week. Bye!